and welcome to sunny Los Angeles. Well, it's nighttime, but still need the sunglasses, of course. This is Cory Pesaturo, CPAS, coming to you from Studio City, California. We want to go over accordions on a plane. Not snakes on a plane, accordions on a plane, which is probably just as difficult as snakes on a plane. How do you go about getting an accordion on an airplane? Well, unfortunately for everyone here, it is now your fault if you have a problem getting an accordion on a plane. It really is your fault. What happened to me the other day on United was because I didn't book the flight, and I knew it was probably going to be a problem. Even though it was a 737, it actually shouldn't have been a problem. That was a special case. But it really is your fault if you have a problem getting an accordion on an airplane. Why do I say this? Not because of the law that was passed 5 years ago or so about that airlines must at least attempt, it's basically what it says in short, must at least attempt to get your instrument, whatever it is, on board. It's important, but really it's the fact that the websites that go through all the airlines except Southwest and JetBlue, kayak.com, travelocity.com, all these different sites, they tell you exactly what the airplane is that you are flying on. So it's your job to know, well, I can't book this flight because, let's say you have a trip, you're going here, 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 and here. Well, on all those 12 legs of the entire trip, one of those legs is an Embraer 175, and you have to know, well, I can't do this because that one leg, it's too small of a plane. So you have to look at every leg of what you're doing on a flight before you book it. It will show you what the airplane is, and you have to know what the airplanes are you can fly on and you can't fly on. The first step is book on Southwest. Southwest is only 737s, and they're wonderful to everyone that has instruments. As you guys all know, I have a really great relationship with Southwest. They're awesome to me. I've played many times on the airplane. So that's the first step. Second step, JetBlue. They pretty much only have planes that will fit, but just check. They have some Embraer 175s, say, from Boston to New York, New York to Boston, so you have to watch. But they will tell you on the website. If that's not the case, then you go to a kayak.com or a travelocity.com, priceline.com, and you look for other airlines. Other airlines, of course, as we all know, have many different kinds of planes. And this is where we run into trouble. If you can't book Southwest, you can't book JetBlue. You have to book United. You have to book Delta. You have to book American, one of these other airlines, or around the world. And this is an issue because they have many, many, many different planes. Boeing is very easy. 737, 747, 757, 767, 777, 787. Obviously, they're all good. They all work. It will fit in the overhead. You can be confident. Smallest is a 737, and that's what Southwest has. It fits easily. Your usual soft case could be 5 inches higher and deeper. No problem. Sometimes it gets a little tight into pushing it in when they have those extra knobs for the hatches. It can get a little tight on, say, a 737 400 or something, one of the older ones. But it's fine. You'll be okay. Airbus. A little tough with the 319. You want to stay away from an Airbus 319 at all costs. Could be a problem. It really depends on the steward that's on the plane. But Airbus 320 and over, you're fine. No problem. Airbus 320, Airbus 330, of course the 380. I've never been on one of those. I'm sure it's fine. Your problems are with Embraer. Doesn't work. No airplane they make, not going to work. And Bombardier, those are also smaller as well. So you want to try to stay on Boeings or Airbus 320s and more. They're smaller. I saw recently that there are Airbus 300s and 310s, which I think that could be a problem, but maybe they have those randomly in Europe or Africa. I've seen some flights that have that. Definitely not in the United States or going towards Europe. They pretty much use Airbus 319s and more. So watch for 318s. They have those, too small. 319s, pretty much too small. But a 320, 321, a lot of airlines use Airbus 321s. They're all fine. But Embraer, no. And I have read articles that Embraer is really pushing airlines to buy their airplane because they're trying to tell these airlines that the Boeing 737, which is the smallest Boeing, is still too big, which may be true in some cases. So hopefully that doesn't become a thing. But this is what you need to know. Those planes are good. The other planes I said are bad. Look at it when you book online. Ideally, print out the law that was passed a couple of years ago that allows musicians to at least attempt to get it on the plane, and know your stuff. I know more than all the flight marshals and the people that are boarding the plane. Sir, that bag looks too big. It looks too big. No, it's not too big. Let me try it. Trust me, it'll fit. I fly everywhere. You just have to be confident in it if you really know the rules. But here's everything you need to know that's in this video. That's everything. If you have a problem getting an accordion on a plane, it is your fault. Have a soft case. It can be a full-size accordion, but soft case. It will fit on the overhead in the planes I described. West, JetBlue, all other airlines, in which you check what each plane is on each leg. I should mention, just as a special note, if you have to fly in a small plane, you split the accordion in two. This is for an electric accordion or not, acoustic. You split it in two, you wrap the base in bubble wrap and other stuff, you put that in your checked case, and you put the right side in a bag that you can actually bring on board. And then you put your bag of chips or whatever else in that bag. You bring that on board, the keyboard side. You wrap the bass side and put it in the checked luggage. Jazz. CPEZ signing off from Los Angeles. Hope that video helped.